Twitch sent me this cake. They sent me some chocolate pieces. And they sent me like a biscuit. Marshmallow cake. I think it might be marshmallow. I don't know. Oh, it's a marshmallow. It's to make s'mores. What's a s'more? Biscuit sandwich into a chocolate. Oh. Are we meant to put everything together? Oh, I thought you meant to eat it separately. You can roast it over your stove. I've never used a stove before. Actually, that's a lie. Probably like 3 times in my life. Maybe like 5 to 10 times. I don't know.
Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are. Just the way you came.
It's actually because of shirt. Okay, look at Tristana. Tristana's at 420. Bam, I gave her 500. I gave her 151. She was 420, she went to 571. I gave her 150 movement speed.
One touch and we're igniting, setting fire to it all.
Oh my god, the speed. What's going on? What's going on?
This building is falling to the ground. Don't think that we can stop it now. 'Cause baby, our love is gonna burn down. You know these days ain't going now.
Run faster.
Building is coming to the ground. Don't think I wanna stop it now. 'Cause baby, our love is gonna burn it down. Burn it down.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god, that was fucking big. Oh, she's dead. And that's on period. Oh, nice pull. Thank you. Nice. What? Oh my god. You know what? At least I did a good bubble. Oh my god, I should have ignited her. I thought we had her. I want to make this very, very clear. Every time I make a build video, like movement speed Soraka, cooldown reduction Karma, AP Morgana, Max W, the theory, which is this part, or this talking, is the most important part of my video. In my videos, I put a montage, I put an explanation, like theory, with me talking, and then I put out a full gameplay or whatever. The most important part to learning is understanding the theory. So not watching me play, or just watching me play, it's this part where I'm explaining. Because when you understand the theory and explanation, you can apply that knowledge to everything and you actually learn the game on a more fundamental level. For anyone wondering like where my credibility is on Nami, so back in season 4, 5, or 6, or whenever before I stopped playing League, I'll show you guys a screenshot. So I know my chat hasn't seen me play Nami all that much. This is when it was the old client. I'm not exactly sure which year this is or which season it is because everything is so pixelated, so I can't really see. So this is when I was in Challenger many years ago on, I would assume season 4, 5, or 6. I'm not too sure. So I was Challenger. And as you can see in the bottom left of it, you can see Jana, Thresh, and Nami. I had 200,000 points on Jana. I had around 100,000 points on Thresh. And I had around 90 to 98,000 or whatever on Nami. So yes, I did play quite a lot of Nami back then. I have stopped playing Nami just because I haven't found her too fun. I find other champions more fun. But yes, I did play a lot of Nami back then. And yes, I did reach Challenger back then. So if anyone's wondering where my credibilities are with Nami, there's that. And also, I do have some Nami montages. If anyone's curious, you can just Google like Luminum Nami montage. And I have Challenger Nami montage 1 and Diamond Nami montage 2 because I fell down. But you can see that I have some Nami montages as well from 5 years ago. So before I go on about my movement speed Nami build, I have to go over Nami in general. So what are the strengths and weaknesses of Nami? The strengths of Nami is that she is okay at everything. She's not good at anything in particular. She's just okay at everything. Everyone knows this. But that is also her downside. She doesn't excel at anything. She's not bad at anything, or that bad at anything, but she's also not too good at anything. I guess the biggest standout of what she's bad at is that she's extremely slow with her abilities. She can have good AoE stuns with her bubbles, and she can have good AoE slows and all. But as we all know, landing a bubble is quite hard, and landing an ultimate is also quite hard. Especially when the higher rank you go up, landing bubbles against challenger players or whatever is obviously going to be more harder. So with that in mind, what do you really build? So most people are probably building either Shorturl, Moonstone or Mandate or whatever. I think most people are kind of going more Mandate because they would think like, oh, press E on someone and you can give Mandate on the damage for people. Now I've gone all builds. I've gone Moonstone and I've gone Imperial Mandate and I've gone Shorturl. And what I found was that with Moonstone, yeah, I can heal my team. But I feel like Nami's kind of lacking still, like in general, like it doesn't really do anything for me. I feel like I die because I'm quite slow on Nami. When I go Imperial Mandate, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can kind of do some damage for my team, but I don't feel like it's that amazing to damage. And again, because Nami is so slow, I die. Because like, what if a Zed flashes on you and dodges your bubble? Like, okay, what are you gonna do then, you know? And so obviously my move speed Nami was inspired by my Soraka movement speed build, and it was also inspired by my 700 plus AP Jana build, because Nami's passive scales with AP. The more when you cast an ability on your teammates, they get movement speed, or if you cast on yourself, you get movement speed. And so one, it works really well with Shorturl, and number two, if you go AP, you get your passive scales and gives you more movement speed. The damage is like whatever, like I'm not really building AP for damage, I'm building AP for the movement speed only, or primarily. And when I started playing Move Speed Nami, I think things really helped a lot with how I control the game. Because traditionally when Nami is in a bad spot, you can like try chuck out bubbles and all that, but like you kind of just imagine like Hecarim. No one's really playing Hecarim at the moment. I think he's a little out of meta, but if I'm just going to use Hecarim for an example, like if Hecarim ults onto ADC, like it's really hard to bubble him, especially if he uses the ultimate during the bubble, because he becomes unstoppable like Malphite ult, and he can't be bubbled, like he bypasses all the CC. Imagine if he ults you and maybe you don't have flash. What do you do then? Like you're feared and you can't really bubble and all that. Now some people might be like, well, you shouldn't be in a position for you to even get ulted by Hecarim. But like, what about your teammates? Sometimes your teammates get ulted or crowd controlled or whatever. And it, honestly, I just don't, I have played Nami and I don't think her healing with Moonstone is that much, and I don't really think her damage with Imperial Mandate is that much, because at the end of the day, I feel like she's a jack of all trades. She's okay at everything. And then all you're doing is you have an okay at everything character that you're plonking a Imperial Mandate on, or you'll have an okay at everything character and you're plonking a Moonstone on. And at the end of the day, is a Moonstone Nami better than a Moonstone other champion, or is an Imperial Mandate Nami better than an Imperial Mandate whatever other champion? When I make these builds, like Moonstone Soraka is okay, like it can work in some scenarios, but the reason why I dig these random builds is because I'm trying to capitalize on something that they're really strong in. So, you know, if someone is saying like, oh, Moonstone Soraka, like that makes sense because the healing and that's so strong. I mean, like, yeah, but what about Moonstone Lulu? Moonstone Lulu is picked and banned in high elo all the time. Everyone knows Lulu is so strong. So if I were to play Moonstone Soraka and they were to play Moonstone Lulu on the enemy team, who do you think has a better chance of winning? It's the Moonstone Lulu. So when I make all these like different builds or random builds, I'm trying to capitalize on something that I have, but that Moonstone Lulu doesn't, or any of these other enchantresses don't have. And so what's a big thing that I can capitalize on Nami that I can't necessarily capitalize on someone else? It's being able to give movement speed to my teammates. Yes, Soraka can give movement speed because of a Q or whatever, but because Nami has AP ratios for her passive, that's something quite unique to Nami that the other supports don't really have. Yes, Lulu can do polymorph or W onto her teammates, but Nami can do it on 5 people, whereas Lulu can only do it on 1 person every 7 seconds or so. So yes, Nami still has an edge on Lulu in terms of this specific category that I want to capitalize on. So with my movement speed build, I go Shirelles obviously to give my team movement speed and myself. And I obviously go AP for my AP ratios on my passive. Now, in terms of what AP items I go, you will see in the videos, like the gameplay. But the reason why I go Magi's into Deathcap is because Magi's is a very, very cheap item and Deathcap is an expensive item, so they counter out each other. So someone might be like, oh, you know, Deathcap is so expensive, like how can you afford it? Well, you can afford it because Magi's is cheap. It evens out. It's similar to buying 2 medium priced items. Some people have noticed that I have said that Magi's is only really good on Janna and Yuumi, and that still is the truth. The reason why Janna and Yuumi are good with Magi is because they can survive to hold on to those stacks. Yuumi should never really die, and Janna's really safe with her tornadoes and how fast she is. Nami, on the other hand, even with all this movement speed, yes, I do survive more with having movement speed. However, Nami at the end of the day is still Nami. Her bubbles are slow, people can flash her bubbles, people can outplay Nami because she's so telegraphed, and so therefore, I have a higher chance of dying on Nami still. And so therefore, it's gonna be harder for me to maintain my Magi stacks because I'm going to be dying or whatever. And that holds the same for any other Eagle Enchantress. So people are saying like, what about Magi's Sona? What about Magi's Lulu? Or whatever. You are more susceptible to dying on those characters than you are on Yuumi or on Janna. Yes, you can play safe and stand at the back and press E on Lulu or whatever. But at the end of the day, a Janna standing back is going to be better, or sorry, more safer than a Lulu standing at the back. And that's on that. For those who don't know, Nami's W increases her healing per bounce if she has enough AP. This change was created a long time ago. You will see like a -15 damage or healing per bounce when you start out. But when you have enough AP, I'm not exactly sure which AP you guys can do the math and figure it out. But because you have AP ratios in the bouncing, you can get to a point where it's like plus 30% more healing or damage per bounce. So if I put my W on myself, I heal a certain amount, and then it bounces onto the enemy. Instead of it dealing less damage than it should, it deals more damage than it should. And then when it bounces onto your ally, it heals more by 60%. So if you healed yourself for 100, you would have healed your teammate by 160 because the increase per bounce. Also, having more AP on Nami helps with the slow. It helps with her E making it slow more, and that helps with one, kiting and escaping, and it also helps your team catch people, whether that be for just like auto attacking or help lining up your ultimate or your bubble. I've noticed a big difference, like with me having more AP and me being able to slow them, it's almost like a mini snare or like, you know, like a threshold where it makes them so slow where it's so easy to land a bubble afterwards, and that I found quite valuable with Nami. Now, if anyone's wondering like, well, why don't you just go AP mid lane Nami then? The difference between having enchantresses usually in the mid lane is that you don't have damage. Yes, I'm building AP on support, and you might be thinking, well, what's the difference then? You're building AP on Nami support and you're building AP on mid lane Nami, so what's the difference? They do the same amount of damage. Yeah, they do. And that's the problem, because when I'm playing Nami and I build AP, I still have a mid laner like a Zed. I still have a mid laner like a Lux or an Ahri or a Yasuo that's still able to do damage. When I'm playing mid lane Nami, I have this shitty mid lane Nami that doesn't really do so much damage, but then I have an Alistair support. I have like a Janna support. I have like a Lily support. Your team lacks a lot more damage because you replaced your mid lane with a Nami. So that's why you generally don't normally see too many enchantresses in like the lanes. And yes, I know people are gonna be like, well, we had Karma mid lanes and Karma top lanes and all this stuff. Yeah, they happen like once every few moments, and then Riot patches them out. It's not like you don't see mid lane Karma 12 months in a year all the time. However, you do see like a Zed being played in mid lane pretty much all the time. And when I say all the time, I don't mean like in every single rank game, but I'm saying like you probably see Zed in mid lane for like most of the year, not like when he's nerfed to Oblivion or like buffed to like godlike status. I just mean like you kind of see him all the time now. You don't see mid lane Lilies anymore. Lily is a must pick, must ban, but you don't see her that much. Yes, you will see some laning Sarakas, and you'll see some mid lane Lunas, and you'll see some mid lane Karmas, but generally you see more of other things than like these enchantresses in mid lane. I tried this Nami build out for like probably 20 to 30 games in normal before I got a grasp of it. I'm actually not too sure if it's like the strongest thing just yet. Like I'm still testing this build, to be quite honest. There might be some tinkering that I need to do. I have played in some ranked, which I will be putting out some gameplay of that very soon because we played it today and I think we did pretty well. So there's that. I want people to I want people to know this very important stuff. Like, why? Why am I building movement speed? It's not just like, oh, just putting on random movement speed or whatever. Some people are like, I know some people might ask me like, well, what about lucidity boots? Can you get lucidity boots? Oh, can I swap this item for this item? Oh, can I change this item for this item? Can I change this rune for this rune? Can I change this for that, whatever that? Before you ask me if you can change something, like an item or a rune or whatever, ask yourself, what is the point of this build that I'm trying to make? The point of this build is for me to capitalize on Nami's ability to give her teammates movement speed, and also increasing my own movement speed. So before someone is like asking, can I swap out swiftness speeds for lucidity because I like cooldown reduction? Ask yourself, does swapping to lucidity boots, does it help you with that goal of what I just said about the point of my build? And also, if some people are like, well, I don't really care. I want to do my own thing. I want to do my own build. I want to swap this and that. You're very welcome to swap whatever you want. But at the end of the day, I'm capitalizing on a certain aspect of Nami, and if you stray away from that, then it kind of is no longer the build. There's no point. There's no point in trying to like half-ass it, be like, oh, okay, I'll get some movement speed because that's the point of the Nami build, but then I'll kind of change it up to like go more cooldown reduction because I want to help my team by healing more, bubbling more. Like, there's no point at that point. You're just straying away from the point of like capitalizing on that movement speed and aspect of Nami. But I mean, like, you can do what you want and test all you want, but I'm just kind of laying it out for you girls that if you are going to stray away from it, or like if you are going to stray away from the items or runes, think about exactly what that achieves for you. If you have trouble with understanding like what the point of each item does, or if these items help you, or if these runes help you in your pursuit of whatever goal, watch this video that I made. It only has 16,000 views and I expect more because it's really important even though it's long. I made this video answering all the what are the best runes, items, champions question in this video. You can go into my Twitch chat and type in !explanation to give you the command or to give you the video. In this video, yes, it's very long. It's 49 minutes or 50 minutes. But you are better off watching this video and learning these things to help you better understand the game in general and the fundamentals of things than not knowing. So yes, it is long, but it is helpful. But it's up to you if you want to watch it or not. Hi Queen, does your movement speed Soraka build work on Sona? That's the thing. I want you to ask yourself the question. Like, you have every ability to answer that question yourself if you put in the work. So I'm gonna ask you, what was the point of me building Soraka movement speed? To live. But why? Why do I need to live on Soraka? Or why is there such an emphasis on me having to live on Soraka? Or should I ask the question is, why do I need to dedicate so many resources onto Soraka to live, to heal your teammates? Okay, so how strong is she? What is her strength? What is Soraka's strength? Like, it's not just like, oh, I'm getting movement speed to survive or to run away, and then because I need to heal. I go over it in my Soraka videos and all, or my Soraka talk, is because I have so much healing on Soraka. I can keep my teammates alive. There's no problem with that. The problem has never been Soraka not being able to heal her team more. Even now with anti-healing, the problem has been that I can't heal myself. I can't keep myself alive. So what about Sona? What are Sona's strengths and weaknesses? When I ask you these questions, it's like, why do you want to go movement speed on Sona? What are you trying to achieve? Even if you did have movement speed on Sona, what are you trying to achieve? It's not to say, I'm not asking you or telling you that you're wrong or you're right. I'm asking you to answer it yourself. Even if you were to have movement speed on Sona, what are you trying to achieve? Oh, to live more. Okay, great. Once you're living and surviving, what are you doing then? What are you trying to do? Like, we all want to live, obviously.
I'm so creative.
But like, why do we... Is there a reason why Sona needs it? So, do you have such emphasis on like this movement speed and surviving more than others? If I were to ask you, why don't you build AP Sona? Why don't you build Moonstone Sona? Why don't you build Imperial Mandate Sona? Why don't you build Tank Sona? Do you have an answer for that? I didn't do this because I wasn't too sure if it would be helpful, but maybe I should draw it up. So let's just say we have Lulu and we have Soraka. So we all know Lulu's one of the strongest enchantresses, one of the strongest supports in the game right now. Let's just say her utility for her team and for herself is this. Utility for your team and utility for yourself. So for Lulu, she can have a lot of utility for her team. Maybe we'll just graph it like this. At the same time, she also has a lot of utility for herself. If she's getting dived on, she can slow the enemy. She can polymorph the enemy or speed boost herself. She can shield herself. and she can ult herself. So her utility for herself is pretty standard, pretty similar. But what about Soraka? Now everyone knows Soraka can heal her team a lot, insanely much. Every 2 seconds she can heal her team once she maxes W. So she can give so much utility for her team. But what about herself? She can only Q people, she can only silence people, and she can only ult people. Ult herself. And she's very frail. She doesn't have a lot of movement speed unless you learn the Qs. And even then, sometimes it's not enough. So her utility for herself is kind of little. Imagine a Hecarim diving onto you. Like, imagine if you went Moonstone Soraka and a Hecarim dives on you. Yeah, Moonstone Soraka, you would bump your healing for your team. Give your team more utility, but what about yourself? What if a Zed flashes onto you and jumps you and kills you? What if an Olaf ults and runs at you? What are you going to do? Just press Q and press R and then hope to God that you can live? Because you can't silence him. You can't root an Olaf. It's very unlikely that you're going to root a Hecarim. What if a Zed flashes onto you? It's very unlikely that you're just going to root a Zed. He can just walk away from your snare. And so when you build Shorelias on Soraka, I'm trying to increase my utility for myself, my own survivability. Yeah, I might be giving up some Moonstone, so let's just say Moonstone was this, and I might be, if I got Shorelias, I might be giving a bit more, I might be sacrificing some of that utility. Like if Moonstone was here and Shorelias down here, I might be sacrificing that utility, but I'm giving that utility to me because I need to survive. I'm not on the same level as Lulu. Lulu can survive by herself, but Soraka isn't. She's not on the same level. And so when you're asking me, can I go movement speed on Sona? I want you to be asking yourself the same thing and what you're trying to achieve. So I'm not telling you that you're wrong for going movement speed Soraka or you're right for going movement speed Sona. Did I say Sona or Soraka? That's the second last time. I'm asking you to think about these things. Why am I going movement speed Soraka in the first place? I didn't go movement speed Soraka because I rolled out of bed and was like, oh, I want movement speed Soraka because I want to live. There's a big reason why I need to have some more utility for myself, because I know Soraka's utility for herself is not the same as every other enchantress out there. So when you're going Sona, does Sona suffer the same problems as Soraka? And does Sona have strengths that are like Soraka, where she can give up her utility for her team for more utility for herself? That's what I want you to ask yourself. So basically by building certain items, we're trying to make the champion more well-rounded. It's not trying to make it well-rounded. That's not the goal. The goal is to have a specific thing you're trying to capitalize on. It being more well-rounded is just a product of what you're trying to do. It's not the goal of what you're trying to do. It's just a product. Like when I did my Max W Morgana AP support build, I have a problem with Morgana and I have strengths within Morgana. I'm trying to address a big problem or as many problems with Morgana, whilst also capitalizing on what makes Morgana strong, or at least what aspects makes Morgana strong. So her high AP ratios on her W and the lack of usefulness I feel with her other abilities is why I went the Max W Morgana build. It's not just because of I want damage and that's on period. I still go original Max W build. Is it outdated? It is. It's not good. It's fun, but it's not good. And it was never really that amazing. Like, although I loved the build, I knew there was some weaknesses to it. It wasn't perfect. There are still weaknesses to it. And then I made my karma video, my cooldown reduction karma. I asked myself the same thing. What are the strengths of karma and what is her weakness? What is karma's weakness? And so what build help with that, and what build fix her weaknesses or as many weaknesses as possible, but also making what makes karma strong even stronger. So with Sona, what are Sona's weaknesses and what are Sona's strengths? If you were to go movement speed on Sona, does that eliminate her problems? What problems does she have? And would movement speed fix those problems? And on top of that, what are her strengths? And does movement speed help with those strengths even more? So that's something you have to ask yourself. I don't know. Like if someone asks me, is Sona movement speed good? Or can you go Soraka movement speed on Sona movement speed? Like, maybe, but I don't play that much Sona, to be quite honest. So I'm not quite familiar with her, too much of her strengths and her weaknesses. I know vaguely, like, cause I mean, obviously I have played Sona and I'm a support player in general. So I can kind of like vaguely, not even vaguely, but I have a general idea of what she is good at and what her weaknesses are. But like, compared to someone that like lives and breathes Sona, they might have like a different opinion. So until I play like 100 games of Sona and try things out for myself, then do I know every nuance to Sona? Probably not. But maybe you do. Maybe you live and breathe Sona and you know all the nuances to Sona. So you need to ask yourself the questions. You need to ask yourself, what problems are you trying to fix with Sona? And what strengths are you trying to capitalize on? And at the end of the day, the most important thing is to actually try things out for yourself instead of constantly asking. There's no point in asking me, hey Luminum, can Soraka's movement speed build work on Sona? I don't know. Why don't you try it out? Why don't you try playing movement speed Soraka? Oh, movement speed Sona for 20 games. I didn't just play my movement speed Nami and just come across this build and play it in ranked all of a sudden. I played movement speed Nami and tested my build 20 to 30 games in normals before I played it in ranked. So you need to make the first step yourself. You need to put in the work yourself. You need to put in the 20 games of normals or 30 games of normals or whatever and try it out yourself. Try 30 games of Shirelli's Sona movement speed. Try 30 games of Moonstone Sona. Try 30 games of whatever build you want to go on Sona and compare, contrast and compare. You need to put in the work. Otherwise, you would never understand. It doesn't matter how much I explain something. It doesn't matter how much theory I go over. If you're not trying the games out yourself and you're not playing it, it does not matter. You will not learn. I made Gwen top lane builds inspired by Shen because I feel like they had a lot more similarities, and that's on period. You try things out. It's better for someone to say, hey, I've tried 30 games of movement speed Sona and I've tried 30 games of Moonstone Sona or whatever. And I've compared and contrasted and here are my notes, what do you think, Lumi? Rather than being like, hey, I've never played Sona movement speed. I'm curious, can I know your thoughts? Because at the end of the day, I can give you all my thoughts, but it won't mean anything until you actually have tried it out yourself. And you're better off trying it out yourself, then coming to me, rather than the other way around where you come to me and then try it yourself, because that's kind of useless. Just in case, because some people, you may be pretending like you're listening, but I need to quiz you. So let's go over the class. Girlies, let's go over class. Why am I going movement speed on Nami? Why? Why did I suddenly decide I wanted to go movement speed Nami? Come on, anyone want to answer? To go fast, that's it? I did all that whole entire, I went over all that entire TED Talk and that's the answer. That's the answer, to just go fast and that's on period. I want an answer at least 3 sentences long. At least. Yes, someone said to utilize her strong points, which is her passive. Yes, or at least to capitalize on her passive, because that's something a lot more unique to her than it is for anyone else. Yes, Lily can give movement speed, but Nami can give movement speed at a much faster rate and more spammable on more characters on her team. What else? To capitalize on her passive movement speed, yes. To stay alive in fights, yes, because she's so slow. To provide more for her team by staying alive. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the general gist. So for the people that are saying, oh, she's just going movement speed Nami because she wants to go fast and that's it. You haven't been listening. You haven't been listening to what I've been my whole entire TED talk, because that's not just the point. Yeah, that's what's happening, but that's not the point. Because then, why don't I just go movement speed Senna? Why don't I just go movement speed Leona? Why don't I just go movement speed... What else? Movement speed Thresh. Why not? Well, there's obviously a reason why I'm not going movement speed Thresh. But do you know why I'm not going movement speed Thresh? Do you know why I'm not going movement speed Alistair or movement speed... well, people are going movement speed Alistair, they're going phase rush, but do you know why I'm not going movement speed on some characters? Are we invading? What's going on?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm not gonna bubble that. She's too close to her turret.
Swim against the current.
Huh? I really do not want to start bubble.
Minions have spawned.
Oh my god. I thought the Silas would use his ability. Like, I thought the Silas was gonna chain him and then my bubble would land. Cause the Silas is faster. Now he's at hair 8. I know, we love this hair. I've watched your videos, I never watched your streams, this is my first time. Sorry mama, welcome Johnny. Oh my god, I tried to size up the first cube, but like, he didn't shoot it out. Where's the Leona? There she is. And this is why I don't want to start Q, it's so shit. Let me get my level 2, Draven will get it for me. Otherwise I'll just try bully. Poke the Leona without taking too much poke from Ezreal. It's hard for me to poke them because they're playing so safe.
Ride upon the waves.
If they get that minion, the 2, yep. Oh my god. I don't want to get EQ'd by Leona. The Zaracom is trying, whatever, she's dumb. I'll fight her. Oh, I love that. Maybe Lee Sin can come.
Quit flopping around.
What? Why'd that Leona do that? Why'd that Leona do that? She'll no way she's gonna live. I just used my potion. Just in case. Oh, Lily's up there. Actually, I shouldn't have used potions. Trolling.
People are counting on you.
Oh, my bad. I didn't think that Ezreal would jump in like that. I wasted my heal. Well. Oh my god, I can't land a bubble. Oh my god, I suck. Thank you for the scissor, Danielle. At least that's Leona's flash. Kindle gem into all in, battle class into pike land. Thank you for the sub. Sierra and Daniel.
Swim against the current. My quest beckons.
Oh no. I was like, don't swap over to Ezreal, just kill the Leona. I might clear that wall because I know Lily is still around, so if I take two, if this wave, being this wave is here, like it's not good for me. Zed's coming. At least this Leona is not landing her E's. I kind of miss Leona. I want to play Leona a bit. Oh, little timeout. As Leona is so useless. I wouldn't say it's useless. I mean, Leona can lock up for Ezreal, but I mean, I guess Ezreal's not that strong. Oh, not the Nasus winning top lane. I guess Lilia was at top lane.
An ally has been slain.
Huh? Sure. He should have TP'd earlier then, if he was gonna do that. He did it so late when they were all already like backing up.
Quit flopping around.
Leona's useless late game. She's not useless, but she does fall off because of her like single targetness. What you have to do with Leona is, you have to. They're gonna freeze it. You have to. Oh, I didn't say in the. Oh, I didn't say in the plating. I didn't see. Fuck. You have to use your ult a lot to get picks, cause her ultimate is so long range.
People in there.
You know, Lily's getting recognition when she's getting hit. I mean, I get hit all the time. I've been very clapbacky to the people, but like again, I'm only angry because it's getting very. Like I'm just overprotective of my community, I guess. Like it's giving very like when a woman stands up for herself, she's a bitch, but when a man stands up for himself, he's a boss. But the people that are criticizing me or whatever, they're applying that to the gays and the trans people or the LGBT. Like when normal people like do this behavior, it's whatever. But when the gays or the trans people or LGBT do it, it's like, oh my god, we're so mean. Like we need to do better. It's getting very that, and I think that's damaging, which is why I'm so clapped back to these people and so angry. Oh. What are these pings? Like, honestly, what are these pings? Like, I was running here and someone's pinging back and it's like, oh, is Zed here? But Zed is over here. Like, what are these pings?
We are all tied
Is he in the Leona ult? What? Oh my god. I just hit a ward. I don't have any mana. I'm thinking, should I stay for him? Stay for the Draven? I could have. I actually should have. I should have stayed for the Draven. Give him my E and W or something. Oh, never mind. Good job. You like playing with ADCs like Draven? Yes, Draven is my most favorite ADC to play with because he's so strong. And people love to fight on Draven and I love fighting as well. I saw your roasted Zara use a comment on YouTube. It's what she deserves. 'Cause people like them are so fucking annoying and dumb. And apparently they're fighting still, so... I'll just say what I need to say one last time. Have you gained more viewers now that you put GM support? I don't think so. I've always kind of been like 600 viewer streamer, or like just below that. I don't think it changed. I think when it comes to streaming, because I don't have a schedule, I think that's what is really hard for me to grow as a streamer, like my viewership, because my schedule is just like so random. I really have not landed one bubble. I really have not landed one bubble.
flopping around.
Oh, my first bubble, my first bubble. I did it, I did it. My first bubble! I'll speed boost him. I thought he was just gonna run away. That Draven, he didn't have to tank that last tower shot. I didn't have to steal that as well, but I wasn't expecting the Draven to run back in for that kill. I thought he was just gonna run away. I'm like, oh, okay, I get the kill. I don't think it's good that I get the kill because it's Draven. I do know that supports in charges of having good power spikes is great, but Draven is a one character that I kind of want to give all the kills to because it's Draven. He like snowballs with his passive, so, and he's incredibly strong. So no, Draven has to get the kill. More deaths equals more time to eat ramen and cookies. I knew it's not right to be in that position, but this Draven is really gung-ho. Cause he wants to eat his M&M cookies. Nice. Nice. Oh, that 1 HP above the burn.
God like thee.
I really got popped, I really did.
Ally has been slain.
Huh? Not the Nasus. Remove Zed. I actually kind of find versing Zed really fun, because I don't think it's actually that strong.
Ride upon the waves.
I was banned over mid. I truly don't think it's that strong.
I still hear the song.
Oh,
An ally has been slain.
fight, fight, fight.
Welcome to the deep end.
Fuck. That did not hit me. Did you all see that? I swear to God that hit my tail. That did not hit me.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Trying to freeze it.
You'll see my home again.
Hi, Pure Heart. Are you okay from the VOD review that I did? You're not too upset? Everyone was worried for you in the comment sections, thinking that I was too hard on you. Are you okay, Pure Heart? Were you crying after that VOD review that I did? Or are you okay?
Enemy double kill.
Wait, what the fuck?
Ally has been
I was clearing a ward. Game is not over. I was reading chat. I'm okay, I'm stronger now. Period. See, like, what are these bitches on about? Like, what are these bitches on about? Like, Pure Hearts is fine. Pure Hearts is fine. Like, what are they on about?
Your turret has been destroyed.
My people are counting on me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Like, my maths teacher in high school, oh my god. The people that are saying like, oh, this is so mean, like Luminum being mean, they would never survive my maths teacher's classes, ever. Like, my maths teacher was on a whole nother level. Everyone gave like such high praise, like that he's the best teacher or whatever, but everyone knew that he was really mean.
Has been slain.
But like, they knew like it was like, you know, his way of teaching and it worked. Like, and
It's what she
I
deserves.
have like so much respect for my maths teacher. Thank you for the 5 gifted sub, Izzy. Oh god. Uh-oh. Fuck! Thank you so much, Easy Ball. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh wow, 9-1 Nasos. We don't win that.
Sure as
My Shik math teacher helped me to study harder at math. Period. Like, I truly think it's just a bunch of projecting. People are like, oh my god, this is too mean. Like, yeah, it's mean to you. You can't handle it, doesn't mean it's mean. Like, I'm sorry. Oh. Nice. I mean, I have Magi, it's not the worst that I get the kills. What is the allow build? Divine Sunder. Looks pretty standard.
ride upon the wave.
Why is Magic gonna Nami? I'm doing a test. Any mean teacher, once you get a good grade in their class, it feels more satisfying than getting a good grade with a nice teacher. Right?
People in their air.
I need to follow him before he dies. This Draven is like, he's like a little kid that you need to keep your eyes on, otherwise he's gonna run away and like get hit by a car or something. We type noob, we kill him. No. I don't BM. Why'd you kick him away? Ah, fucking sleep. I don't want to lose my stacks. Whatever, they can die. I'm not losing my stacks because of their poor positioning. Whatever, I don't care. I'm not losing my stacks because of your poor positioning. You describing a dog? No, I think about it regardless. Oh no. Oh my god! What is up with this bushy boo-boo? Oh! Oh my god, that was fucking big. That's bigger than my ego. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's bigger than the ego that Desire told me that I had. I mean, we could've killed that Lily for sure. Walk past his Nasus. Actually, no, my Nasus is pretty strong, so maybe not. Wait, we have 3 dragons. The fuck? Lovely. You raised the Draven well. Yes. Oh, I meant to heal. My death cap time with 22 AP. I mean 22 stacks. What's the skin choices? I like Koinami. What? Her hair is giving like drag queen vibes. Like look at her hair. It's giving very Ariel Versace. Okay, I need to stay safe. Oh. Oh.
Shut down.
And this Draven is crazy. Cuckoo head. Let me just take that CS with my 541 AP. Ah, fuck you. What is up with people just doing their own things? Like, honestly. Oh my god. Oh, never mind, we can kill her. I have a lot of damage! 25 stacks. Protect me and Draven.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I don't know if this will be soon, but I'm grateful for the both of you and learnt much from this fun lesson. Promise my heart stays pure and I will take the energy you gave into the VOD and on the rift. Start slaying. I wrote this in the comments of your video. Much love. Thank you, pure hearts. You're so sweet. And you're so cute. Like, you being so positive. Like, you're so cute. It's giving very golden retriever vibes, and I want a golden retriever boyfriend. Thank you for the sister Safa. TFT soon. Wait, do you play TFT? I thought you said you hate TFT. Because I thought you, like, you know, it's too boring for you. Like, you like high mechanical games. Thank you, Safa. When you called me doll in that champ select, it got me feeling some kind of way. And I don't know if you were there, but the reason why I dodged that game, Safa, was because I had the wrong runes, but I was like too distracted, like I was out-tabbed or something, and I didn't realize, and so when it was 1 second left, I dodged because I was like, oh, this is the wrong runes, and I don't have time to change. I stay by my Draven, I'm not following the Silas. Like this 276 Silas, like he literally could just AFK, like it's fine. Oh, I better not die to no Zed, but he's at top lane. Lovely. Oh no, that was good, Leona. You get slowed. Ah! Bitch, I'll fuck you up, you little bitches. Ah, never mind, 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 never mind. Run away, run away. I thought we could kill him, but never mind. Never mind. How do I have 700 viewers? What the heck? I love that. Thank you. Look at me zooming. So if anyone's wondering what this build is, this is MOVESPEED Nami that, oh my god, this Draven. Like, look how much movement. I gave my Silas 170 movement speed. I gave him 170 movement speed. Look how fast he zooms. I can turn everyone on my team like a heckram. That Zara comment really said that Luminum having fun with trash talk with Jordan is not the ego inflated behavior when they are friends. Yeah, so dumb, bro. Let me roast that bitch's ass.
People and their air.
Bros for hoes. Not him calling me a bro. What am I going to say by Draven before he dies? What? Where are they ulting?
I feast on your tread.
Look how fast I am, my god.
Quit flopping around. Swim against the current.
Oh my god, the speed! What's going on? What's going on?
Ally has been slain. Shut down.
Run faster.
Double kill.
Back.
Oh fuck. It's fine. Wait for the Draven to revive and then get the dragon. Nice. You used to be a really sweet person, but now you've become a more and skinny legendary goddess. Thank you.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
I could get Sonya's, but if the Zed aims for me, we win, I think. I'll give him movement speed. Nice. I'm just gonna stay by my Draven. I feel like he's just gonna die. Too sad or something. Let me move faster than Draven. Run faster. Oh my god, I gave him 190 movement speed. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Oh my god.
There's always another way.
Yep.
Your fear makes me hungry.
I should wait for the anti-heal to get up to go away, but Lilia's damage over time is so... Oh, I bubbled him! I bubbled the Zed. What? Oh, I missed. Doesn't matter. Run faster. Damn, this movement speed. Oh, fuck. The problem with this build is that it kind of does run out of mana because you don't have mana items, but you just have to rely on using your abilities properly. And the mana fly band. GG. Nice. Victory!
I'm so creative like that.
You run out of mana quickly for this build, but I end the fight before I actually run out of mana. Like, in that moment, like, it did look like I was out of mana, but I already know that I've actually won. Like, it doesn't really matter if Ezreal and Zed are alive or whatever, like, we've won from there. We've already won. Like, there's such a high horse. Like, such on a pedestal. We win. And that's on period. Don't try to invade us, losers.
We are all tied to the ocean.
When you take magical footwear on Nami but not on Raka? Because on Raka, I take Nimbus Cloak. And Aura. Because I take Guardian and then my second tree is Nimbus Cloak. I don't take that on Nami. I don't need Guardian on Nami. I need Guardian on Soraka.
An ally has been slain.
Nami is not as fragile as Soraka because she has a lot more CC. Or vulnerable, should I say, is the word. Hey, my cat died a few hours ago. I need something to make myself oh wow and stream. Never fail in helping, so thank you. Ah, I hope things get better soon for you. I don't really know that feeling of like having a pet and like being really close to a pet and it like passing away, so I hope you feel better soon.
Quit flopping around. I will see my home again.
I should be fine, because they have no summoners. They can't ignite me. If they had ignite and all and flash, yeah, I'd be dead, but they don't have any of that, so we're fine.
Pulling their air.
I have a ward.
I still hear the song of the sea.
Oh, they're diving? Ah, my god. Imagine if I lived that. I should have flashed earlier. Well, actually no. If I flashed earlier, Kindred would not have taken the tank turret aggro because she hit me under turret whilst I was under turret, so.
Swim against the current.
Kindle Gem against All In. Bandle Glass against Poke. So this is All In lane. I should have bubbled earlier because I knew that Alyssa was gonna jump in, but I did it too late, so they got the stuns off first. So my Tristana died before my bubble.
There's always another way.
Let me heal her up. Up. I nearly watered that.
People are counting on you.
At least she's resting now. She's sick for a while. Now I already have 8 cats, but her loss is too much. Thank you guys for your wish. Oh my. 8 cats? Huh?
I'll find my path.
Alice is in that bush. Shit's fine.
An ally has been slain.
I need Lisa in. If I didn't miss my bubble. He stunned me during the top. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot about his E. And I shouldn't have W'd Lee Sin. Lee Sin was fine. The only reason why I died because the W healed the Lee Sin, it bounced into Alyssa, it damaged Alyssa, and then I got turret aggro. I wasn't on turret aggro, I was fine. I shouldn't have W'd Lee Sin. It's fine, whatever. But she's a rapper now. That's why Nicki Minaj copyright struck me, DMCA'd me. Any plans of doing Guess My Rank? I don't really like doing Guess My Rank. I don't feel like it's only really there for like entertainment, but like it doesn't really do anything other than that. Like I don't feel like people like it's not really educational, so I don't think it's like really worth anything. Silly Alistair, you don't have your ultimate, you're not that tanky.
You'll see my home again.
They have it, summoner spells, like Ignite, so this is Quite risky. Just give him a bit of a poke here. End zone. Oh. Not a Kindred that being down here.
All tied to the earth.
Maybe I'm gonna go to my Diana. Nice. And that's on rotation. That's on rotator potato, okay? That's on rotation. And having map awareness. Oh, not the level 5 just... Oh, not the level 5 Justana fighting level 6 Zaya. Okay. And that is on feeding. And that on briefing.
People and their air.
Yes, I never underestimate Zaya with her ultimate because feathers do a lot of damage. Nice.
There's always another way.
Period. Thank you. I know, talented. And she even tried to flash my bubble and she still flopped.
Yas Queen, Skinny Legend, Versace boots the house down. Slay Queen, Hunty Mama, and Oop Daddy work. Charlie XCX, snatch my weight.
My people are counting on me.
It's obviously just how the games talk.
Feet are strange.
Elsa has an ultimate, so we can't kill him. I'm gonna defend my pink ward.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
It's not water in here, the minions are not hitting me. Get away. Elsa flash. Oh. Not me having 700 viewers like when I do my VOD reviews where most of like the drama comes from. When people are crying. Like, you know what? It's either the haters are here or the supporters are here. Maybe Zara might be in chat. Who knows? If you're watching Zara, you're a dumb bitch. And so mean, deal with that.
It's what she deserves.
Oh my.
Quit flopping around.
Louis' villain arc. It's really not a villain arc. It's me standing up for what, like, them being wrong. Like, they think they're right when they're not. That self-righteousness, like, them thinking, like, they're so above everyone. It's giving very that. Oh, she's dead. And that's on period. Like, is that the right word, self-righteous? Like, I think there's like another word, like Kaiho, self-righteous. Like, what's the other word? Like, it's so that. Oh. Not white knight. Arrogant? No. It's like when you think you're above people because you're so holy and so like you're doing the right thing, but like you're blinded by that and you're actually unaware that you're not doing the right thing. No, not condescending. Like high horse moment. God complex, self-righteous, very that.
We are all tied to the
An enemy has been slain.
Found one. Killed it.
Sure.
people and their air.
Jump to me. Uh-oh. That's all good. Oh, tank Diana. Okay. I guess tank is better because of Kindred.
Oh.
It doesn't matter if she gets burst, if Kindred just presses R. I need less 4 stacks, so it's okay. I really do like this build though. I like this a lot more than any of the other Nami builds, like Moonstone or Imperial Mandate. I feel like there's so much power in like having movement speed. Why do you go AP? For my passive.
I'll find my path.
Passive, and that's it. Nothing else. Not for damage, it's for your passive. I don't have a pink ward or anything for that bush. They can go top lane if they want, I don't.
Sure as the tides.
Good like. Lovely. What's the passive AP ratio? You have to Wikipedia that, Google it, I'm not sure. I thought Magi was good on Janna. I mean, it's not good on Nami. It's not good on Nami. I have to play extremely safe. Like, Janna can live a lot more better than Nami can. Like, I do die with my stacks more. Like, it doesn't go against, like, what I said. Like, Janna and Yumi with Medjais is the best because they can actually survive. On Nami, I do die more because she's much more vulnerable than, like, Janna. I think I'm waiting 100%, yeah.
I will see my home again.
Do you know what happened to Zazie? Who? should have expected the Kinder to jump over the wall. Oh, nice pull. Thank you. Nice. 20 stacks. GG.
There's
Movement speed. Movement speed.
Yas Queen, Skinny Legend, Versace Boots, The House Down, Slay Queen, Hunty Mama, and Oop Daddy Work, Charlie XCX, Snatch My Wig.
I love that. I love that. So the reason why the people asking me why do I go AP? I have 450 movement speed. I just gave myself. Wait a second, that wasn't a lot. Well, I give myself 80. Why the fuck am I not getting a lot? Well, whatever. 80. 80 is a lot. Nothing picking my needless. It's actually because of Shred. Okay, look at Tristana. Tristana's at 420. Bam, I gave her 500. I gave her 151. She was 420, she went to 571. I gave her 150 movement speed. Bam. Look how fast she zooms. Bam, move faster, boom. And then your ultimate doubles that as well. Oh, period, got me an assist. Oh, is he gonna hit that plant? Oh. Nami's model looks like she's so slow, going so slow. That's it. Move faster.
I have the minor.
Move faster.
I have the
Move
minor-
faster.
What's that? I don't know. But, and I'm so creative.
Move faster.
Sure as the tides.
Oh. If anyone doesn't know who M4 is, M4 is a Chinese challenger booster. Elo booster. Oh my god, Mordekaiser saved me by ulting. Nice.
It's what she deserves.
Oh my.
GG. Oh, not me. I just get my promotion. Fuck, I just get my promotion. Well, this is my third account that I got to Masters now. Third account. So my main account, the Sarak one, I got Grandmaster, and then on my second account, which I've been playing Rakan, I did get to Masters and then dropped out, so it's like Diamond 1, and then this is now Master.